All right. Got DJ Joy on the ones and ones with the fire playlist. Everybody at home, this is 50/50 comedy. That's right. Woo-hoo. I know what you're thinking online at home. You're like, who the fuck is talking? This chat. Maybe I'm a little crazy, but that's alright. I accept the certain shortcomings in my life. Like, yes, I will do comedy in a room full of no one. Because you know what? It's not about who's not here. You're here with me. That's what's most important. Give it up for yourselves at home on the internet. Ow. Wowza. So yeah, we're going to get started in a little bit. There's a sign-up sheet to your left, just so you know. If you are a comic that you want your time, there's a sign-up sheet. That's the one on the left. If you are just here to enjoy the show, that is the sign-up sheet on your right. Nah, it's a mailing list. You are signing up for a mailing list. There you go. This is 50/50 comedy. The other half is not here. Like most men, they just don't show up for me. I know. My jokes need work. And that's why I'm here to work on them. In the meantime, you can enjoy the luscious vibes, and we're going to get started in about 10 to 15 minutes, all right? Just wait for like 1 or 2 more comments to pull up. I think I'm cutting my own head off. I got to adjust this thing anyway. So you know what? We're going to get back to the music. I'm just glad that last year you did the move. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. In the same field, I tried to emotions. I How you feel is not my problem. I do not want you to go, but I don't know how to stop it. Whatever, I guess, whatever. I don't care if you dress, whatever. I don't feel like talking, whatever. Cause it's really out of control. How you feel is not my problem. I really don't want you to But I don't want to stop it. Cause you gon' do what you gotta do. And what I do is not your problem. Just let me love you. Stop trying to make it complicated. Really out of my control. What I do is not your problem. I really want to.
So you're ready to tackle a home improvement project on your own. Let's make it happen. Take a free workshop from the Home Depot and get live help from our expert associates. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or overhauling your bathroom, we'll provide everything you need to get started. You'll know what to look for.
And the internet is so disrespectful. It's just like, why can't you let me play my music? I feel like this is all Apple's fault. Because everything they do is just to take our money. Go back to the music.
We need to start the
Wait, what? The fuck? Another app? Remember there was no such thing as ads? Remember when there were no ads? I mean, we could just listen to music for free. But somebody's gotta make money somehow, even though none of us are shopping at Home Depot. Because landlords, we're not allowed to do anything in your apartments anymore. That's some bullshit. Yeah, that's right. That's what we said. I also have this like little fear that and hopefully YouTube will not block this video simply because I think a lot of these people now are pretty fucking parents. They might have like shields, a lot of their shit might be like copyright infringement. I don't know. I'm just playing to myself. I'll say this, and Apple doesn't want me to be free. They won't let me put my own library. So we'll, this is copyrighted. I mean, at least that's the hope. That's the hope. At least the hope. YouTube, that would be great. That would be great, YouTube. soon. You know, I'm a little embarrassed. Not gonna lie, I'm a little embarrassed. Usually I have more comments than just me, and usually, you know, we get a nice little crowd. It's the third one. I'm like, you know, it's the third one. I'm not trying. I'm not going to be defeated. You know, I'm not going to be defeated. I got my baby mic over here. I'm going to give you one more song. I got to think of some funny things to start saying. I got you. I'm not disappointed. I'm told I'm hilarious. So hopefully you agree with that sentiment, you know. If not, your tea is not acceptable. So enjoy the drinks. You know, the drinks here are quite good. I think maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't drink. I don't know why I decided to be sober today, but clearly it's not working out for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get you one of those great tasty drinks. You might hear me talking on my baby microphone as I walk through the place because trying to get some of these people. I mean, if I'm gonna do a Netflix special, I'm doing a Netflix special. I'm gonna get everybody to watch it. People sound good on the internet. People, hello people in the front of the bar. They are listening to me from the back of the bar because that's just how I roll. You know, I'm trying to get from my Netflix special in the back. You know what I mean? If you guys want to come join the audience, my Netflix special, you've already watched it, so you know, I won't double charge you, but we'll say support the comedy, support the money, support the, you know. Every side, your admission also includes a drink, so it's not like the same drink you're going to buy anyway. That's right, now we're going to, no. This guy? More than for everybody that's got alcohol on the floor. Joy, I wish I had more front benches. Yep, 'tis I, the negress in charge. I refer to myself in a lot of derogatory ways because I want to reclaim the insults, you know. Also, as a black person, I look at all the names that people, like groups of people, have had over the years, and I'm like, who are these council of people now moving us to new names, right? Like, who are the people that decided, okay, we're not gonna be Negroes anymore, we're gonna be African Americans. We're not gonna be African Americans no more, we're gonna be black. Like who's making these things up? I don't know either. I wanna know. I wanna know who's in charge of naming groups of people. I wanna identify as cheese, okay? Cheese, because everybody likes cheese for the most part. Or pizza. I can identify as pizza. I feel like that is a more accurate description of me and my people. We are pizza. Because we're tasty, we're a little cheesy. Sometimes we got a tough crust. Sometimes we're ashy. It all makes sense when you think about it. I think too much. I am one of these women that is classified as too smart for my own good. So yes, I am still single. It's cool. It's cool. I like being single because I'm the hot mom at school. And I never knew how good it could feel to be the hot mom. Hey, I had a hot mom. Her titties were up to her neck until she turned like 50 and moved to the middle of nowhere in Vegas. She went to Vegas. But living outside of like a major city, obviously it makes you lazy, right? Because like I would try to walk to the store, which was like literally down the hill, like 5 blocks away. And she's like, "Don't you want to drive there? You want to take the car?" I'm like, no, it's fucking 5 blocks. I'm walking. And I would walk to the store, and without fail, people would pull over, like, "Do you need a ride? Are you okay? Are you lost?" Like, no, I know exactly where I live. I know where I'm going. I'm gonna be fine. Why does everybody want to try to kidnap me? I don't know. I should eat more cake. There's a meme on the internet that I love that says, "Eat more cake, it'll be harder to kidnap." And exactly. I grew up in the 90s though, when it was cool to look like a toothpick. And girls literally hurt themselves. I was one of those girls. I'm a former bulimic, current alcoholic, so I'm not really sure if there was a difference. But all of them, I'm just saying, my teenage years are coming in handy right now when I drink too much. Because sometimes you gotta make yourself just, bleh, so you can keep having a good time and drink some more. You gotta make space for your new blessings to come. I didn't say I was a good comic, I just said I was funny. I got into comedy because I used to be a lesbian, and girls would always tell me how funny I was when I would hit on them. So I was like, let me try this out professionally. At least that way somebody's laughing at me on purpose. I don't have such a broken heart. It doesn't hurt so bad, the rejection, you know what I mean? But like I said, I am a mom, so here's another thing that I find interesting. The way that facts, truth, the way things work. People just ignore these things. For example, I had a girlfriend at one point in time. This was clearly before now, right? So this guy sees me with my girlfriend. He's like, "I didn't know you were gay. I thought you had kids." I'm sorry, sir, biology still works the same way. But man, semen, eggs, still get a baby. I don't know why people think if you're queer or if you're gay, you can't have kids somehow. I wish that was a fact. I wish that's how shit worked. Like, if fucking women meant that I could not have children anymore, I would have been a lesbian from high school. I would have eaten so much. I would be like pussy eating champion of the fucking world, okay? I mean, I am, but it's not because it's gonna lead to me not having kids. And I find it funny that like, I get laid more as a mom than I did as a single woman with no kids. Like, it's really weird. Women are attracted to me because I have kids. I was like, if this is all it took. I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's a crazy world. So I do have kids. I don't recommend it. It's like, if you like your life, just don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. Like, listen, I love my kids, okay? I love them. They're the center of something. But sometimes you just gotta be like, fuck with kids, okay? Because for like 4 whole years, I wasn't even a person. They were just like, oh, how? Even now, like, people will ask about my kids before they ask about me. And I'm like, fuck those kids. I didn't go and do some shit because of these kids. Like, no one asked me if I'm okay. How's your baby? They're not babies anymore. They're teenagers. They need jobs. They need fucking jobs. Don't you know a teacher tried to ruin my life today? I just got my freedom back too. That's another thing. Like, no one tells you that when you have kids, you basically lose all your freedoms until they're like 10. Because until that age, you can't trust them to be alone. You can't trust them to cook for themselves. Like, you can't, they just don't know anything. So, this teacher called me today and she's like, Miss Sanchez, your son is going to have to attend summer school. And I was like, what? She was like, well, he was on the promotion in Dallas, and, he needs to go to summer school. I was like, wait, I thought he was taken off of that list. He worked really hard, by the way. Like, I'm so proud of him, because 4 months ago, we weren't sure if he was going to make it to high school, either because I was going to kill him or he was going to fail. Like, one of the other was going to happen. And so I'm like, wait a minute, I thought he was taken off of that list. Are you telling me he's failing? She's like, no, let me just check. No, he's definitely off the list. It's voluntary. I was like, bitch, you got a job. He is working, okay? It's just the way my household is set up. He eats too much food to stay unemployed. Like, and it's the worst thing because I'm a pothead. So I smoke so much weed just to avoid killing my child. I'm telling you, if you're gonna have kids, don't give up the things you love, because their sanity matters. And I come home so many nights with the munchies. And don't you know, he always eats my shit. Like, there's nothing, you know how I have to hide my snacks in tampon boxes, okay? I hid my cookies, I hide my cookies in my old, in my boxes of pads. So because that's the only thing he's not gonna touch. He's not looking in there. He's not. He's like most men, he's afraid of the net. Come on in. Okay. James, we joined him on Netflix special. I am Joyce Sanchez. But yeah, so I decided that I'm gonna be a petty parent. Okay? Because apparently it's not cool to whip your children anymore. Like, it's not. It's very, I don't know. Police started believing children now. Well, what do you mean? I mean, also, I'm trying to be a better nigga. You know what I mean? So I try to make better decisions. I kind of break the cycles of violence. And instead of beating the shit out of them, I just talk shit about them. It's much healthier for everyone involved. I decided to be a petty parent to let him know the pain he causes when he eats my munchies. So I do things like leave empty cookie packages in the cabinets. So it's like, see how it feels? How does that feel? I ate all the Oreos. How do you feel about that? He doesn't care. He eats my cereal. How's And if prices of nut milk keep going the way they're going, I'm still not going to be eating any cereal in the near future either. These food prices are crazy. And I find it interesting that we're having like a shortage. Have we had a shortage of food? How? I don't get that shit. There aren't enough chickens in the fucking world to run out of fucking food. Kidding me? Bacon is $10 a pack. I don't know if you eat bacon. Nah, it's alright, one for me. I'm good. I love the vegans, okay? Anything you don't want to eat, I'm gonna eat it. Why? Because
it's there.
It's there. It's already dead. You know? My mom is part Native American, and our people, you know, indigenous people use all parts of the animal. All parts of the animal. So if you think, I'm gonna let that cute little pig sit there all by itself after you've already slaughtered it, think again, I'm doing my parts for the whole world, you know? You gotta eat all the food, all the fucking, especially if there's a shortage. Here's the other thing about this shortage of food, this food scarcity we're now facing in a country that has the highest rates of obesity in the world. How are we running out of food and half our population is obese? That doesn't even make sense.
Because we fat, fluffy, and sexy, that's why.
Yeah, but how are we running out of food?
Because we keep eating.
If we run out of food, would we have less obese people, not more?
No.
I feel like,
I mean, we fat people eating our more food.
listen, just make healthier choices. Won't be fat. Like, it's that easy. I walk lots of places. Friends are like, well, I can't believe you don't drive. I was like, why would I drive in this city? It's a free gym everywhere I go. It's the train, the walking, the biking. I'm good. I don't need a $300 gym membership that I'm not fucking use. We get played all the time in the city, you know? That's the saddest part. We willingly play ourselves. We're like, you know what? Instead of, you know, buying us a property or doing something that's going to help me in the long run, I'm going to spend this $5,000 a month to live in a box. Yes. That's what I'm doing. And they just let us. It's all good. Promise you, it's funny, especially once I start talking about dicks. I love that one. I don't know, they might block my video if I start talking about dicks, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's fucking too. Okay, they don't pay me. They don't pay me. I pay myself. Everybody else just pays me no attention, so it's all right. I'm doing pretty good right now. Like, you know, working for yourself has its benefits. I'm not really sure what they are, but one day I feel like it'll pay off. Let's see. Where do I want to go from here? Oh, you looking at me with so much expectation right now. Like, I thought you were funny. Are you from Barbados?
No, from my mother.
That's a Asian thing to say. No, I'm from Nevada. Where are you from?
My mother.
You sound like my cousins from Bushwick.
No, I'm not a Benjamin.
You're Canadian?
No, you would never guess this one.
Ethiopia? I'm going by the colors on your flag out there.
No, I'm from Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
So, you will not be getting my phone number or email address. Sorry, sir. I've got enough people telling me that there's like millions of dollars unclaimed for some long lost relative. Like, what is he talking about? I know that's not true. Because if it was true, I wouldn't be a stand-up comic. If anyone in my family had millions of dollars, I would not be doing this.
Yeah, but I got $1 million in the box with you.
I'm sure you do.
All I need is a social security number.
I know. I'll give it to you right now. It's 527-61-8544. I don't know what the social security number that is, but it's somebody's.
But your last phone number is not correct.
It doesn't matter. It's not mine anyway. You know? I found a way to save money though. Instead of using my money, I use credit cards. I didn't say it was my credit cards. I just used
It's decide this project, you gotta pay that shit back.
I don't have to pay shit back. It's not my credit card. I listen to the joke. It's not my credit cards. I got perfect credit, okay? And still don't rent anything to me. So if that's a sign, I just need to buy a house instead. Or an island. If I had millions of dollars, that's what I would be doing right now. I would be buying an island and setting up my own little kingdom off the coast of America. I just want proximity to our rights and freedoms. I don't want to actually have to be here in it. I want to be like, oh, I don't know. I don't really know where that joke from. I recently went to Italy. Thank you. That was fun. I ate so much food. Like, I ate so much food, y'all.
Pasta?
All the pasta, all the cheeses, all the meat. I found a type of salami. I forget the name of it because I don't speak Italian. But the salami, the slice of it was larger than my head. It was like this big. Yo, when I talk about love at first sight, that's the type of meat I want in my life. It's just huge, huge meat. Well, that's a lot of big meat. You know? I don't necessarily want big meat in terms of penises, though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because essentially, it's not worth it. Like, everything you gotta do to recover from a big dick, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Right now, I'm scheduling hip replacement surgery for this dude. It's not fair. Speaking of dicks, last week, I get this text message from an unknown number. It's not saved in my phone or something. And he just said that really, hey, and that was it, hey. I'm like, hey, who's this? Your number's not saved, who's this? So I'm not paying attention to my phone. He sends a picture, and then the message under the picture says, remember me. Now, I opened the picture, and I want you to visualize this, okay? It is a picture of this man butt naked from chin to shins. That's it. There's no face. It's just this much chin, shoulders, a nicely chiseled, either oil or wet. I don't know if he's oily or wet. I'm not really sure. He's got a big rose mom tattoo on his bicep. And then you get to his waist and it's just dick to the knee. Like, dick. So basically, half the picture is his dick. And he goes, remember me. Now, if you open that up and think about it, all I had to say was, no, sir, I've never seen this dick before in my life. Because that's not a dick you forget. Things that reopen your birth canal and not dicks that you easily forget. I could have slept with him 6 years ago. I would still remember that shit right now. Because my vagina would be like, bitch, you didn't want to go back to that. That's the reason you didn't know. She would remember. She would remember. I have to remember she's her own person sometimes. She gets out of control. She's just out of control. I make really bad decisions, and it's not my fault. It's because I'm under the influence of my vagina. And a lot of men do not take it seriously. Y'all don't understand. Y'all really don't understand how much this controls all of this, right? I feel like y'all would understand, but men don't. Maybe I don't talk to your penis the way we talk to our ladies. Cooperate. Don't fuck up my nice jeans. Sometimes I think about the things that women go through were only created by men to torture us. Like tampons. Now, I don't know who invented the tampon. A man, right? It had to be a man. Because in what world is a woman no, it would be really fun. If I just walk around with half a dildo sticking out of y'all, this would be great. Or the Diva cup. Who's the asshole who invented that? Had to be a man. Because again, look, you finally find it, and then it fills a little, and then you fucked up your panties anyway. I spend too much of my goddamn underwear to fuck it up by accident. If I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be on purpose, okay? Purpose. As I get older, I used to think being petty was like not a good thing. But as I get older, I'm finding that petty is actually pretty fucking fun. Like it has its purpose, you know?
Like the parachutes.
I love to be petty about shit. Parachute? I'm on a new joke now.
The big girls.
No. If you must know, I like lace cuts, either lace or cotton. Usually cotton, because the girl, she's the breed, okay? Like lace doesn't, again, who invented lace panties? Not women, because the shits are it's like wearing wool any time of year. You know what I mean? Why? And then with the lace, right? You have to hand wash it. Who's got that type of time? And then when you put something on that's form fitting and it's supposed to be nice and sleek, the lace makes you bumpy. So you're walking around. Come on, man. No, I would never tell myself like that. Okay? You want to see my stretch marks? You do it the proper way. Get me drunk first. I'm joking. The guy just ass talks me nice. That's all. It always surprises me too how like people don't realize that that's really all it takes to sleep with somebody. Just talk to them nice. That's all. Look in their eyes up here.
Well, you don't look at them and say, "Big time, send them to jail."
No. Put your glove away. That's cool. I don't want to do that anymore. It didn't even work because I was married in my 20s, right? I was married.
What the hell are you speaking about?
You know, I don't know. I just didn't want to be a statistic. I was like, I will never be a baby mama. You need to put a ring on this. So he did. And it didn't work out, but got my first husband out the way, so I'm like, I'm all right. I'm doing all right for myself. I found out that the secret to success that women have used forever is marriage. That's how you date in America. You don't check this out. Here's the math. Right? Your first husband is for love. You put your 10,000 hours in, you get really good at all those things. And then you leave him. Or he leaves you for someone younger. It happens. Then your second marriage is where you upgrade, change tax brackets, because now you married Richard. And you have both babies. That's when you have your babies. Always have your babies in the second marriage. Make sure they're back to back. They gotta be a boy and a girl. Boom, boom. Get it out the bed. Gotta do it quick and dirty. Okay? And you always need to have two of them so they play with each other and leave you the fuck alone. And then you leave him. And then the third husband has to be an elderly gentleman. Has to be, I'm talking like, walk so long they drag the floor, you know, cataracts in the eye, maybe even wheelchair action. So it's like, it's much easier, you have to ride together. And if he's a good husband, he'll die on you like a good husband should. He'll leave you his entire fortune. Because fuck his first wife. I'm here now. I'm just saying, look at Anna Nicole Smith. Even though she had like OD, like what was she famous for? Nothing. She just sucked the right dick. Like that was it. J-Lo. I said it. I know. Everybody loves J-Lo. I love J-Lo too. Since she, before, back when she was a fly girl, I love her. But you will not tell me that she is the greatest actress or singer. Okay? And if we're really paying attention, all her husbands have been billionaires. You gotta learn how to fuck up instead of laterally. Okay, that's how you make it in America. You can't fuck laterally. You gotta fuck up all the time. Keep fucking. All right, I think I've warmed them up for you. I'm over here doing my Netflix special. You know what I mean? Or at least trying to. So right, it is built in Netflix, a whole Netflix studio in Brooklyn, in Bushwick. So one of these days I'm gonna get up the nerve to take a reel over there and be like, give me my goddamn money. I'll probably get dragged out kicking and screaming, but it might be worth it. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like as long as I don't smack somebody on national television, I'm gonna be all right. funny guy. I don't know if we've met him before. He's around. He is the host of many shows like the Do It Show and the afternoon supported comic mic at Tiny Cupboard. He also has a thing at Caffeine Underground. He is hilarious, not just because he looks like he's walking around with a condom on his head, but because he is fucking funny. Please give me a welcome to Abby, okay?
Fuck yeah, guys. Woo! Give it up for Joy, everybody. Give it up for Joy for us. I feel like I'm at a birthday party. It's fucking awesome, dude. She's like played up some like pump up music for me. Like that's not the first time, but it like that's an honor. I felt like it was coming up to my Netflix special. Like it's cool. Give it up for Joy again, everybody. Everybody, the two people in the audience. How are you guys doing? How's your days? Good day? Nice. Thought you come in and enjoy some comedy?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude. Comedy. It's funny. Some comics, they'll say shit and they'll be like comedy. And that'll be their justification on saying that. You know what I mean? Like, because they say comedy, like that's their justification. Okay, I'm gonna stop riffing. I live in Brooklyn. Anyone else run after the Mr. Softy truck with a heart on? Anyone else see that? I live in Brooklyn and I work as a barista. Yeah, I said barista the other day and some guy yelled out, "Hey man, you misgendered yourself. It's barista." And I was just like, fuck me. But I work as a barista and I work the morning shifts, which blows, because you're an afterthought. People just want to get their coffee and get the fuck out of there. You're like forgotten about forever. So I started doing this thing. I started mind fucking my customers into remembering me throughout the rest of the day. I'll paint you a picture. I'll give you an example. The other day, this dude, he walks in and comes to the front counter and he orders a banana bread. Doesn't matter what the fuck he ordered, but he ordered a banana bread and I rung him up. I was like, all right, that'll be $5. And he pays me and I collect the cash. And he goes, thanks. And I went, all right, sweet dreams. To the banana bread, he's like, what the fuck did you just say? This guy in my dreams? What the fuck? This shit happened yesterday though. Some dude, he came in, he ordered a cup of coffee. And I rung him up, I was like, all right, $2.50. He pays me and I collect the cash. And he goes, all right, see ya. And I went, all right, nice knowing you. Took a cup of coffee, I was like, did you just fucking poison me? Am I gonna die? What the fuck's gonna happen? This shit happened today though. Some dude, he came in, he was wearing AirPods. You guys know what AirPods are, right? Okay, thank God. I did this in front of a Belgian crowd the other day. Jesus Christ, I didn't know a fucking thing I was saying. But this dude, he comes in, he's wearing AirPods, right? And he had been talking to his mom, I'm surmising, because he walks up to the front counter, me and him lock eyes, and he goes, all right, I love you. And I'm like trying to maintain eye contact. Then he starts taking out his AirPods and he goes, I'm sorry, that was weird, I don't love you. And I was just like, thanks, like I was disgusted with this entire encounter. And then he starts saying, well, maybe I do love you. And then I was like, all right, that's a little weird. And then he started fumbling his words, he's just like, I don't know. I was like, dude, do you love me or not? I got fucking questions behind you. What the fuck is going on here? What are we doing right now? Here's the thing. I hate shitty customers, but I love dealing with them, They'll change their order 3 separate times, make a huge mess, and be like, how much is that? And I'll be like, normally it's on the house, but for you, it'll be $63.50. That's what the fuck I deal with that shit. I can always tell who are the shitty customers in the audience by who's not laughing at that joke. You know what I mean? Like, we're actually But you guys, you're not shitty customers. You're good customers. You got like 2 drinks in front of you right now. You're ready to fucking party. You're ready to party. That's what fucking up. You guys are probably gonna smoke a spliff later and like.
Already did.
You already did, dude. That is how I know I'm a good fucking comedy show. I don't give a fuck how many people are in this bitch. But if you're lit and you just smoke a spliff, you got drinks in front of you. That's how I know it's a good fucking show, dude. That's what's up. It's a pleasure being here. It's cool. I love smokers. I smoke. You know what I think is keeping smokers alive in this country, though? The American spirit. Right? We all agree? Is that you? Okay. I smoke, but like, here's the thing. I'm from Florida, so I'm like Florida sober. You know what California sober is? You're from Florida too? You know what Florida sober is? Okay, so California sober is like where you only smoke weed. Have you heard that? Yeah. Florida, I'm Florida sober. I smoke weed occasionally and bathe in bath salts. That's what Florida sober is. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what part of Florida are you from?
Orlando.
I'm just trying to get some crowd work in. Orlando's cool. I've only been to Universal there though. Universal, what's the other one? It's like Universal and Islands of Adventure, dude. That just sounds like a theme park, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even an island, but, you know, it's adventurous. I haven't been to a theme park in a minute. It makes, you know, theme parks are like the biggest tease for adults, you know? Like, oh shit, maybe something good will happen here. No, it's just a bunch of screaming kids, you know? Like, even kids annoy you. But like, when you're a kid, and you're at a theme park, it's the most fun, dude. Like, even if you can't get on a ride, you're just like, oh shit, the Spider-Man ride. There's still a Spider-Man ride I can go on, you know what I mean? You don't have to be any fucking night to go on Spider-Man, dude. You think you could be like a baby and still go on Spider-Man. You could be like, you could just come out the womb and just be like, yeah, let's fucking do this shit, yeah, let's be trying out new shit, guys.
Doing it, bro.
Thanks. I just got off the train, and here's my thing. I'm sick of there not being any hand sanitizing stations in the train. Can we all agree on this? Where the fuck are the hand sanitizing stations? Like, that's the one place where we spread all of our germs to everybody, and we get everyone's. Also, where are the bathrooms? I'm sick of pissing in between train cars. You know what I mean? The car is already pissed. Like, that's all you're sitting in and standing on is piss. And you can't go there. But here's my thing. I always eat when I'm on the train. And after I eat, I have to go to the bathroom. And it's not because I have to go to the bathroom, it's because I get food all over my fucking beard. You know? Like, the other day I had lettuce, and like tomato, and like, I look like a mess, dude. Like, the other day I walked into this like open mic for comics, and I did an entire set with cheese scruff all over my mustache. And I went up to the host, so I was like, hey man, thank you so much for having me here. This was amazing. And the dude was just looking at me like he just allowed a homeless person to do his mic. You know what I mean? I love homeless people though. I love homeless people. Homeless people are great. They're keeping this economy afloat. They know how to collect bills, not pay them. You know what I mean? But too much of a good thing is a bad thing, right? Like, I would put a dollar bill into this homeless dude's cup, who on my corner, like every day. I put $1 in his cup every day. And the other day I put $1 in his cup, and I go, hey man, how you doing? And he looks down at his cup, and he looks up at me, and he goes, I was doing good. And he poured out his cup of coffee with my $1 bill in it. Yeah, so now I don't give him money anymore. You don't fuck him, you know what I mean? No, you know what I do now? Now when he has the cup, I just pour coffee into his cup with all his loose change. I don't know, man. Homeless people are good. Homeless people are good. That's so, like, not true. Homeless people are great. A little bit about me. I'm a Jew. But I know what you guys are thinking. That looks like one successful Muslim. That looks like one successful Muslim. I'm Jewish, and I love Orthodox Jews. They're so funny to me. Like the other day, I yelled out. I saw an Orthodox Jew like across the street, and I yelled out to him. I was like, "Hey man, take off the hat. God loves you no matter how you look." And he yelled back at me. He's like, "You first." And I yelled back. I was like, "Hey man, ask you first." And he's like, "All right, at the same time." And then we both stared at each other going like this, while traffic's going by. And I was like, "All right, turn around." And he turns around, but I just stayed like this. And I got to see the bald spot, so that was good. You guys learned something today. That's why they wear those yarmulkes, because they're covering up the bald spot. Me, I don't have a bald spot. How do you know? You'll never know, because I'm not going to show it to you. I'm proud of my Jews, but I'm more proud of the gays. Give it up for Pride Month, everybody. It's Pride Month. I'm proud of the gays. Me?
The gays.
Proud of the gays. What else? Here's the thing. Gay people are taking over. People think it's the Jews. It's the gays. The gays are taking over. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have to take a test to join the club. One of the test questions is going to be, what's LGBTQIA plus CDC guidelines when it's seen in regulations? You know what I mean? It's going to be a fucking test question. I love gay people. Gay people fascinate me, They fascinate me. Like, do they have their own God? Do they have their own gay God?
Yes.
Do they call him Gay Lord? Is
Yes.
what I want to know. Do they worship the dude from Meet the Fockers? Zoolander is what I don't know. I love movies. Did you guys see that there's this new movie that's out? It's called Bottom Gun. No, you haven't heard that one? It's probably because it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I love movies though. I did just see that there's a new movie that is coming out. It's called Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear. Guys, Buzz Lightyear has his own movie. Are you fucking... Anyone else think that Woody was kind of holding him back a little bit? You know what I mean? Anyone else kind of think he should have had his own movie the entire time? Not only that, he's gay in the movie, guys. Buzz is gay. It's a progressive Buzz Lightyear movie. More like Buzz Light queer. You know what I'm saying? More like... Isaiah's gonna kill me later. Alright. I love being here. I love being in New York. The thing about New York, though, is like I love living here, but I can't look happy living here. You know what I mean? If people see that you're happy, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You know what I'm saying? You can't look at, New York's great, but you can't look happy living here for some reason. I've been watching a lot of commercials because I've been watching the finals. You guys watching the finals tonight? No, you don't care about sports. Fuck sports. I've been watching a lot of. I watched this one commercial. It's a fucking Rocket Mortgage commercial. Yeah, anyone think that's another ploy by Elon to get you to take out another fucking mortgage on your rocket, right, guys? Fuck Elon, dude. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, and I know what that means now. It's the side that the phone is on. Like, I woke up this morning and I saw a post that said Elon is on the track to becoming a trillionaire. Anyone else want to fucking kill themselves? Jesus Christ, dude. $1 trillion? Fuck that guy, man. He's been on SNL 3 times, hasn't auditioned once, you know? Okay, I'm gonna lighten up the mood a little bit. No, I have no sympathy for billionaires. I don't, you know? For fucking Jeff Bezos, you know? I'm sick of Jeff Bezos convincing what a great guy he is, you know? Like, if you're gonna name your company after the fucking rainforest, why don't you help the fucking rainforest? You know what I mean? Instead of going into space in your penis-shaped helicopter. I love living in New York though. I've been getting a lot of compliments since I moved up here. People say I have rainy day energy. Somebody the other day said I look like an Amish podcaster. It's just mean jokes that people say on the train. Somebody said I look like if Action Bronson turned into a Muslim rabbi. Somebody said that, I don't know. So I've been making a lot of friends. You guys think you choose your friends? I don't really think you choose your friends. I think God chooses your friends just based on your credit score. I think that's how that works. You know what I mean? I love this crowd. I'm fucking crushing it right now, dude. Oh shit. You know what's cool about this room too? Like I can't even like some comics they'll go like this and like try to like pull. But I can't do that because it's a screen. I did a set here the other day and like, there's actually like a screen. Like there's actually a movie playing behind me, and I couldn't tell if people were laughing at my jokes or laughing at what's going on behind me. It was confusing, but I thought I killed. You know? I love doing comedy. I love coming to these things and fist bumping other comics. You know, the less force behind the bump, the more I know how dead they are inside, and that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Let's see. So are you guys like, what, are you brother and sister? Are you dating? Are you together? Are you in love? What is this?
We're in love.
You're in love?
We're just
Fuck yeah, dude!
just friendly love.
Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. That's... I think maybe everyone in this room is going to kill me after this. I do believe in love. I believe in love. I believe love is blind. Marriage, eye-opener, right? Marriage. But I don't know. I'm at a crossroad right now. Guys, anyone else single but still listening to Steve Harvey for marriage advice? Anyone else doing that?
Yes.
Yeah. It's weird advice too, dude. You just like, you gotta separate your income from her income and file your taxes separately. It's like he's an accountant on stage, you know? Crazy. I got the minute, the 1 minute. So that's good. I don't know. I have been dating though. I have been dating. I went on a date. I sometimes hold the stand in mic like this. I hope you're comfortable with it. I went on a date recently. It got to the point she asked me what I did for a living. I said I'm a comic. She said, "Oh, really? What comic books have I seen you in?" I said, no, I'm a comedian. She said, "Oh, tell me a joke." I said, knock. She said, "Who's there?" I said, "The comedian in your comic books." We made love all night. All right, I'm bringing it back, everybody. Thank you so much. Give it up for Joyce. Thank you so much.
Yeah, give it up again for Adio. Yay. We got one more comment. Come to the stage a little bit. I'm gonna give our audience a chance to roll around, take a little break this time. I'm glad I was drinking together. small, something like myself, artists, when I work, come on through. The time for all. Delicious drinks will be here. You are staring at me so hard right now. I feel nervous. You'd be surprised how comfortable people looking at me makes me feel. I know it makes no sense. I was standing comedy, but that's why I have to sit down. There is food here. They have these amazing waffle sandwiches that range from like prosciutto action. They got like a nice Monte Cristo, it's like a vegetarian type of thing. There's a whole menu right here on the table, I believe.
This is fine.
That's right. Isaiah, are you ready? Are you almost ready? Right. Again, I'm going to apologize to YouTube for playing any content that might or might not be copyrighted. The public YouTube, if they don't pay me yet, it's all good.
I didn't sign up.
I
I didn't even sign up.
I know I didn't sign up. I just gotta look for the trail of tears. All right, a little break before it's over. You want to make it sound good on the internet? Please give your love to Isaiah Bueller.
Oh man, this is so cool being here. I like when they said secret board, they meant secret. And that's I get it. It's hard to you start these things and eventually people come and look. At least we have Gerald from Hey Arnold here in the crowd, and we appreciate that. And just from my perspective, I'm sure it's more rounded, but it does look like. I've never got Gerald from Hey Arnold. Am I making
I don't think
outdated reference? Well, you learn something new every day. An alcoholic, calls it out on a stage with the bodhisattva behind him. It's very spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. Any of you guys meditated or anything, or cup of crystals? Yo, crystals got me through the pandemic. They saved me I never had COVID, and I blame it all on my crystals. I had a chunk of amethyst, and once Anderson Cooper got on CNN and said the death toll was rising at 45%, I clutched my amethyst, and I never let go. Till this day, it's in my pants. Now. Stupid. It's not in my pants. It's at home under my pillow because it's a good dreamcaster. I know my shit. Any of you guys fuck with psychedelics? I did shrooms by myself in my apartment during the pandemic. I was gonna say. I was just writhing around my bed, just watching elves swim in and out of my ceiling, by myself, alone, in my shitty apartment. So that wasn't good. For 5 seconds there, when you do shrooms, for 5 seconds, you have to write shit down, when you're on shrooms. I was writing stuff down, and I was man, I could be a musician or something. I was writing lyric, and then when I came to, I was just I shouldn't do shrooms in my heart. This rhymes. But I have a job now, which I did. Yeah, I do freelance, so I've been doing shit. But now I'm working at a more stable place, which is terrible. But no, I work at the Museum of Ice Cream now. You guys ever heard of the Museum of Ice Cream? I love the way their face perked up when I said that. It's rubbing his hands together. It's ice cream. You don't say. I don't know why, I just sound like a wizard from Star Wars. That hair is full of secrets. I work at the Museum of Ice Cream, and basically what it is a giant place in Soho where they pretend it's a museum, and so people from the Midwest go to gorge themselves with different flavors of ice cream. It's a wine tasting, but with ice cream. There's a slide. So big old slide there. Huge part of the attraction. Huge part of the appeal. They come over, they're like, where's the slide? And I'm like, look, and it's huge. It's like right in the center of the building. I'm like, there it is. And they're like, oh, it's a big slide. Everybody in my mind sounds like Beavis and Butthead. Anyhow, so the Museum of Ice Cream is weird. It's bizarre. It's like a big cult. First of all, we all have ice cream names in the Museum of Ice Cream. There's no real names in the Museum of Ice Cream. That's like day one museum stuff. Okay. They made that abundantly clear in the interview. So my name is Froyo. I'm ready to die. And like all my coworkers are the worst. And it's like when you're like your coworkers suck, and then you also have to call them like silly names on top of it. It's like, hey, cinnamon chocolate swirl. You never really answered my question about whether we get paid weekly or bi-weekly. She was like, slow down, Froyo. First of all, it's bi-weekly. Second of all, you haven't been using your ice cream name on the floor. It's becoming an issue. I was like, cinnamon toasted crunch, give me my money. So, everyone there's problematic. They're a little problematic. I'm not. I'm probably the one who's problematic. Everybody there is like decent people, but comedians are monsters. So I come in there like hungover, and like I smell like weed, and I like was out till like 4 a.m. and then I shambled in for like a 9 a.m. shift. And they're like, so we have a giant tour bus filled with like kids on a field trip, and I was like, ah, I hate this. So everybody there's probably a good person. I'm probably the bad guy. I'm a drama. I don't think I'm a drama. That's a TikTok. It's a TikTok thing. I fuck with TikTok now. I was like watching, because I get news from TikTok. I get my news from TikTok now. That's how much I distrust major news corporations. I don't trust Anderson Cooper and his scary Scooby-Doo face. Seems like someone pulled a mask off and it was like, it's Anderson Cooper the whole time. The whole country was going to be in the palm of my hands. Ever see that guy reporting from Iraq? He was on a green screen, pretending he was in Iraq in like mid-2000s. Nobody remembers that shit. He was like, oh, it's crazy here in Iraq. And that's people like they knew how to like do green screen well. So like you watch it back now, you're like, that's on a fucking green screen. It was like early 2000s green screen. Now it looks like a fucking Zoom video. He's like, in Iraq, the mourners are, we need to send reinforcements to Iraq. All these people are demons. I went off on a tangent. What fuck was I talking about? Yeah, Anderson Cooper is scary. I work at the Museum of Ice Cream. It's weird. Double back around to that. I do love conspiracies. I'm a big conspiracy fan. Like I love like aliens and shit. Like I love all of that stuff. You know, it's like Harvey like a gay conspiracy. Oh yeah, I'm like guys. Usually I lead with that as like a joke. Like, fuck you. No, you guys make me seem fun, so I'm not gonna like, attack with my homosexuality. Although it is Pride and my birthday is June 1st and I kick off Pride, so I'm king of the gays technically. Just kind of show you that. Thank you. Thank you. I deserve better. I feel like I am king of the gays, you know, it's like my birthday hits and then everybody unveils their rainbow flags, you know. It's like they're doing it for me. And I just hate that, like the banks getting on it. It's like a lot of gay people are poor, you know, and they're like, we support you. Not on any financial level, but it looks good for us when we do it, it looks good. Yeah, no, I love conspiracies. I think Citibank is conspiring to get these motherfucking firms to turn over their mortgages to the fucking, you know. Anyhow. I'll bore you with the details of that conspiracy, but it's brilliant. It's in there. I love a good conspiracy. And gays don't like conspiracy theories as much as I want them to. They come over to my place and they're like, I was super calm, not harsh for it. Like, you're getting both. It's always about the oil. They learn something when they talk to me, you know? They catch knowledge. Catch it. They're like, oh, I might be getting more things in this one. Come over my place, I have a red condom in one hand, a blue condom in the other. You choose the blue condom by busting on your chest so you never see me again. You choose the red condom, I busted on your chest, and we talk about Tower 7 for 45 minutes, and then you see me again. You know, Tower 7, never hit by a plane, just in the same day. Anyhow. On a lighter note, I went to a circle jerk on Sunday and had a wonderful time. Strolled on down there on a Sunday evening, the Lord's Day, which I'm a huge fan of Jesus. So I'm into like occultism, and Jesus was an anarchist. He was an occultist. He would have been down for a circle jerk, like a good old-fashioned circle jerk. Like if the Romans stopped crucifying Jesus for like 2 seconds and just took out their cocks, and then Jesus took out his cock, got down from the cross, and they all just started serving, he'd be like, I'm cool with this. You know? Communion would be so much different. Can you imagine if communion was for the boys? Jesus would love that. So I was jerking off with a bunch of dudes from the Bronx, and their Tims were on, and it sounded a little something like this. I'm coming over here! And I sounded like this. Let me catch it! Please, This is fun. I didn't know I was going to have any fun anymore after my birthday ended. I hate those fucking people where it's like birthday month, my week, you know. But it is my birthday year. So I'm taking over. What else did I want to finish on besides the main space? I have had a lot of weird jobs, and the Museum of Iceland is definitely out there. Like I used to be a go-go boy, and I spent most of my money on dances from dudes from the Bronx, and who were not honest to their girlfriends about what they did on Monday night. And then I was also I taught like hipsters how to throw hatchets, you know, which that was embarrassing. For everybody, like just like me, like the hipster, like nobody could throw an axe in that entire group of people. And I was wrongfully fired. Anyhow, story for another day. Look, what I want to round about to, and what I'll leave you guys on is this. I love conspiracies. I love dudes. I am going to revamp QAnon because I think it deserves it. Hold on. I said hold on. I think it deserves it. I'm going to rebrand it as LGBTQAnon, and it's going to be very inclusive. It's just going to be a bunch of people circle jerking in a bunker and getting to the bottom of Hillary's emails. Anyhow, I'm Isaiah. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for Joy. It's wonderful. This is fun. You guys are hanging out with us. This is cool. I like this.
That's right. One more time for Isaiah Bueller. Usually when I say that, no one pays attention to it. You know what I mean? She does it. I always wondered, like, why does no one care if a woman finishes? You know, I don't want to be backed up with my blue walls. It's just not fun. You don't know what it's like. You ever try to pay attention to something while your pussy's throbbing simultaneously? It's like the telltale heart down there. Cool, the raven. Fucking disturbing, distracting. I try to focus a lot, but it's hard because I do drink too much. According to my last surgeon, I drink too much. You know, I had, so like 5-6 years ago, I had to get my gallbladder out. I had a gallstone inside of the quarter. My gallbladder almost exploded. But that's not the fun part of it. So, the real fun part is that when I went back to my surgeon's office, they had miscategorized me. I don't know how. Like, all they had to do was look at me to tell that they had everything wrong. But that's fine. It's probably because my mom's a white woman with like the whitest last name. My mom's last name is Wiltshire. Okay, Wiltshire. Do I look like a fucking Wiltshire? I do not. I don't look like a Sanchez either, but somehow it's more acceptable to believe I might be Dominican. So it's cool. I'm not Dominican, but I'll let you believe it. I copied. I don't discriminate. Like the food. So anyway, I'm in the hospital. I get my gallbladder out. I go back a week later to see my surgeon. And at first, they wouldn't let me in the surgeon's office. They're like, no, ma'am, we're looking for Joe Wiltshire. And I'm like, that's me. They're like, this is not you. And I'm like, I need to put my fucking white woman mother off for pregnant. Like, how can I prove that this is me outside of giving you my fucking insurance card? And my ID lady is there. Like, I'm Joe Wiltshire. Like, I don't know. So they're finally convinced that I am me. As my surgeon comes out and he's like, we've been taking so long. And I'm like, they don't believe me when I tell them I'm not a white man. They just don't believe me. Because that's how they had me categorized. They categorized me as a white man. That's the day I learned I was transracial. I said, here's a bill I'm not paying. So I go into the surgeon's office and he like takes out these things and I'm like, where's my gallbladder? I really want to keep my gallbladder. He's like, we don't do that anymore, but here's some commemorative pictures. And I'm like, cool. He goes, but I don't want to talk to you about that today. I really want to talk to you about your liver. And I was like, fuck. My liver, what's wrong with my liver? He's like, you see these spots? It's starting to scar, and that's like once your liver starts to scar, it's irreversible. He's like, now I don't know how much you drink, but I would take that amount, cut it in half, and then cut it in half again. And I just turned to him and go, who the fuck asked you, bro? I'm here about a follow-up for my gallbladder. My liver's a whole other part of the body. Mind your fucking business, bro. I stormed out with my commemorative pictures. My missing gallbladder. Needless to say, I clearly did not listen to him. So one of these days I might die. But everybody's gonna die eventually. So I figured, like, why should I not have fun? Why should I let all the other gays have the fun? Okay, it's not fair. It's not fair to anybody. A drunk joy is usually a fun joy. As long as I don't drink Hennessy. For some reason, Hennessy brings out the thug in me. It just brings out my inner thug. It's suddenly I think I can beat up anybody. It's like cocaine, but worse. It's like I think I'm invincible. I might even pick a fight for no reason. Punch somebody that I don't know. Stuffed on my sneaker, fool. I do all the typical black shit when I drink Hennessy. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. I'll end this soon. Don't worry. Torture is almost at hand. y'all are like the best sport. You know, people can say what they want, but I'll tell you what. We basically packed this bitch out. Okay, we basically packed it out. Shout out to you. I went out front a minute ago, like maybe I could wrangle some more people to the back. Nope. This is all the people. Okay? What the bar? We just fucking bought the bar, man. We are balling. you tell yourself, right? This isn't a sparsely attended comedy night, okay? This is the VIP section, right? It's the fucking VIP section. That's why you can't get it. It's exclusive. Exclusive, okay? Gotta let people know. My comedy is not for everybody, so it's fine. Like the fact that y'all are laughing and having such a good time. This is, hey, y'all just made my fucking week. Like, you know, like, fuck that. I don't need a bunch of people here not laughing at me. That's not why I signed up to do this shit. Okay? Y'all making it sound real good on the internet. I don't give a fuck. They hear your laughter. That is what matters. Watch this be a late ass comic coming in right now. That should be funny. But I tell you what, if it is another comic, I'll put him on this goddamn stage. Because we still got about 20 minutes in this bitch. Like, fuck that. You know, I tried my best today. I was on time, guys. I was early. I didn't do half the nigga shit I usually do. You know what I'm talking about. Nigga shit is when, all right, so first of all, I'm going to say one of my pronouns is niggas. Okay? It didn't happen. It's in each and every one of us, okay? Just because you can't say it doesn't mean you can't be it. Okay? But, so, nigga shit is like, you know, staying at home to watch the end of the episode when you know you should be on your way to work. Like, but it's so good. That's the good part. That's what happens. Or like I usually do coming here. I don't actually leave my house till 7, so I'm like, I'm close enough. It won't take that long. And then, you know, without fail, the train fucks up. I'm sitting on a J train for like 20 minutes. It's never works. You know? Or like last week, I was supposed to be at work at 9:30. And I was on time, by the way. I was on time. Thank you for coming. It's 11:02. I was on time. I just was barely on time. I got there at 9:29. Because I'm not late. I am early. And she's like, you should get here half an hour early. I'm like, well, you should schedule me half an hour earlier. Because in my book, 9:29 for 9:30 start shift is early, okay? That is why I'm trying to be a better person. Starting with sobriety, which, you know, clearly have to wait until tomorrow. One day at a time, kids, one day at a time. But not gonna hold you. I thank you so much for coming out tonight. Y'all have been a fabulous audience. Truly among the best in the whole world. I hope we gave you that VIP experience that you paid for and enjoyed it. Come back in 2 Thursdays, not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that. The next 50-50 Comedy Open Line, 50-50 Line. 2 Thursdays, we'll be right back here from 7 to 9. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Give it up for yourselves. You just gotta do it all yourself. It's alright, I accept it. It's over, I appreciate that.